Hey friends, hey family, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Crystal Blue. I do Christian content and I also do what's called the Word of the Day. I also have videos and shorts of me and my family having fun together, and I also have inspirational shorts. So if you like what you see in here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. For those of you returning, happy Friday. We made it and it's a payday for me, so praise God. So today we're going to be reading from the book of Jude, which is very rare. I think I've only read verses from the book of Jude only one other time, and it was very recent. It was probably a couple of weeks ago. But I'm reading from Jude again because it's really getting into like the end times and talking about what's going to happen and how God is going to judge everyone. And I feel in today's society, people get offended super easily. They get hurt super easily. They don't know how to forgive and they hold these grudges and they feel like they need to get revenge. They feel like they need to get back and they're mad. They're angry. And I'm always reminded you don't have to be angry or offended. Just give it to God and pray on it because God is going to have the last say. It says, vengeance is mine, thus saith the Lord. He is going to take care of those people who have done you wrong or made you feel some type of way. Your priority is to give it to God and let Him take care of the rest. Do not hold that grudge. Do not build that wall that becomes a prison for you and that stumbling block so that you can't live life to the fullest. Give it all to God and He will take care of it. In Jude, in the first chapter, which is the only chapter of Jude, but in verses, I believe it is 14 through 16, it talks about what God is going to do to these ungodly people who are going by the way of the world and doing worldly things and doing what they want to do and stepping all over your feelings and not caring about what they do. It says, plain and simple, and I'm going to read what's going to happen. So it's Jude 1, it's the first chapter of Jude, and it's verses 14 through 16. And it says, Enoch, the seventh from Adam, prophesied about them, the sinners. It said, see, the Lord is coming with thousands upon thousands of his holy ones to judge everyone and to convict all of them of the ungodly acts they have committed and their ungodliness and of all the defiant words ungodly sinners have spoken against him. These people are grumblers and fault finders. They follow their own evil desires. They boast about themselves and flatter others for their own advantage. So people out there in the world are doing things of the world. They're doing what they want to do. They're not doing things to please their Father, but you are. So your only job is to, if these people are doing you dirty, being nasty, and just not caring and giving a flying fig about what they do to you, it's not your position to seek revenge. It's not your position to fight fire with fire. You're supposed to fight with love and kindness. If they come back nasty, you come back with kindness. That's how you do it. And give it to God, and He will take care of the rest. He's going to come back one day and judge all of us, and He knows who the good ones are and who the bad ones are. So you don't have to worry about a thing. You give it to God and keep moving and keep being the good person you know how to be, because you know that you're doing God's will and you're living for God and you're being obedient. Those people of the world, they hadn't figured that out yet, and they're going to keep doing dirt. The best thing you can do is to pray for them and hope that one day they'll see the light, hopefully before it's too late. But God is going to handle them. So don't even worry about it. He's going to judge them all. He's going to get those fault finders and the grumblers and the people that are always complaining and never giving thanks and being happy for the little things. And that's what it's all about. Giving God the glory, being thankful, and being humble. And people of the world, they don't know how to do that because they're living for their own selfish, fleshy reasons. Fleshy. I know it sounds kind of weird, but they're living for their flesh. So they're not thinking about trying to please anybody but themselves. And they don't care who they step on or what they do to have to get to the top. They're going to do it and they don't care. But you're not like that. You think about people's feelings. You care about people's feelings. So again, if people are doing these things to you, and I know you probably feel some type of way, don't. Don't. Give it to God. Pray on it. Pray for that person. Give it to God and let it go. Because in the end, He's going to take care of it. You just keep being the good Christian you know how to be. And again, I read that from Jude. and that was verses 14 through 16. I encourage you to read the book of Jude because it's super short. It's not that long. It's literally one chapter, and it talks about that. What's going to happen? It says the sin and doom of ungodly people. And I've read portions of this before, but that was a portion that I had not read. And I just think it's important because once we take our focus off of trying to seek revenge and trying to get that person back and just give it to God, we can live our lives and do his will and do what he expects of us instead of being so worried about that other person and saying, oh man, I hope God does this. Smite him, Lord, take him down. Don't worry, don't worry. He's already taken care of that. You keep being the best person you know how to be and keep following God's will, and you will be okay. All right. I love you guys. I hope this blessed you. And you guys have a great weekend. Lord willing, I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a good one. Bye bye.